myself to sleep. Like, I had my little CD player, and I would go get my mom CDs, like the Ozzy Brothers, the orange one that had like the T-neck record label on it. When I tell you, I love old school soul, old school R&B. It touches your girl right here. This song is actually one of my favorites because it's a man who is professing that he wants to be with her. Like, he's not, he not holding back nothing. He's just saying, like, just say yeah. Like, you know what time it is. And I think as women, we appreciate when, men don't pussyfoot around showing their desire to want to be a part of our lives and to build with us. And I think a lot of times, me and my coworker Marshanda, we were talking about this. Men will drag their feet on some shit, and that's how a lot of these dudes, when I talk to friends, is how you end up hearing those sob stories about, well, I lost the one. Yeah, you lost the one because you was playing. I don't feel bad for you. I don't at all. So it's like these songs, I guess they kind of just pour into that whole aspect that every girl grows up with, that fairy tale of you're gonna meet this guy and you guys are just gonna click, and he won't wait a second to tell you how he feels. He's going to court you, because I come from that era where parents taught you about how a guy courts you, like, serious about settling down. He gonna make sure that you know that, and you don't ever have to question. And a lot of men feel some kind of way about women who seem to be a little bit more on the independent side. And it's like, well, have you exhausted all of your resources to make her feel secure enough to open up to you, to rely on you? Because if you see that she's still a little bit resistant, then I definitely would say you could do a little bit more to make her feel, like, if she needs to talk, she can talk to you. If she needs help with something, she shouldn't be ashamed or afraid to come to you. So yeah, brothers, get it together. But also, so that I'm not man bashing, women, we have to, when a man is making that effort to make us feel and to create that space and that foundation that he's there for us, and that he can handle all of who we are as women and everything that we bring to the table, and he accepts us for who we are, all the baggage and all that shit. We have to be able to recognize that, because I think some of us are so used to the fuck shit that fuck boys bring to the table that we're seeing every man through those lenses, and that's not fair, because that's not every person. You can't view and judge every person from the same perspective. If that man hasn't done anything to you and he's only been
turn left,
and he's added value, fuck being nice, more importantly, he's added value to your life. He makes your day better. He makes you feel secure. He supports you. He asks you about your hopes and dreams. Like, that's the difference between when you are dealing with a grown boy, as K. Michelle would say, versus a grown-ass man. A grown-ass man is probing your mind, your spirit, about what's next. What is next, and how can I help you? How can I be a part of what you're trying to do? And not a part of it in a mooching ass, leeching ass type way, but in a way where if he has his resources, his ideas, his experience that can add value to your goals and your future endeavors, and he wants to be a part of that, open up and let that nigga in. Like, let him in. So it's just I understand the struggle. I think we've all been there, but we gotta learn how to see people for who they are, and when they're good, accept the fact that they're good. But when them niggas is bad, drop them, like, with the quickness, because you do not have time. You do not have time. Like, I'm 31, and I'm very cognizant that, yes, yes, I don't have to subscribe to, societal contracts or societal ideologies about you should have been had a kid, no, you should have been married, you should have been had a house. Like, and that's something that I recently just came into a comfortable space with, realizing that I'm gonna acquire all of that on my own time, because I very well, let's get this understood, I very well could be married right now and would be miserable, or maybe I'd be sitting in a jail cell because I probably would have shanked them. I don't know, but I'm coming into things in my own time and not feeling that pressure allows me to thrive and allows me to flourish. But at the same time, as a woman, you realize that you are on a bit of a time frame. Like, yes, you can still get pregnant and start a family later in life than what was believed years ago, because years ago, like, let's say like 20, 30 years ago, people really would have been looking like, oh, okay, so you just gonna be you're gonna be the old auntie, you're gonna be the old fly auntie who live by herself and take, go on cruises and shit by herself. But now, more people confirm for me that, okay, you're 31 and you don't have no kids yet, you can still have kids at 40. It's women doing it at 40, 45. But for how I see myself and what I see for my future, I want to do that within a certain time period, because I want to have the healthiest body that I can have to produce a life, and I want to produce more than one. So and I don't want to ruin my body in an effort to do so, and I don't want to ruin the experience for being able to have like that time with that first child and giving it some space and giving my body time to breathe, because producing a life is a very special task. It's a God-given task. It's a God-given assignment. But it's also something like your body needs time to just breathe for a little bit. So, I mean, like I was talking about earlier with the, preparing for my children's future, I'm also preparing for the fact that if I do not get married, that is not something that is within my destiny. And I hate to say if, because, I'm all about speaking things into existence and my positive affirmations. I will, and I have not shied away from looking at IVF. Like, I really haven't. And I joke with that about my best friends all the time. I'm like, one of y'all or both of y'all just gonna have to be in the room. It's gonna be me, y'all, Alex and Riri in the room, my legs up in the stirrups, and then we gonna toast. I'm gonna have some apple juice, y'all gonna have some liquor, and we gonna toast me getting this petri dish baby, because that's something I feel like is an assignment for me on my life, which is to raise children and to give birth to children and to be a mommy. Is something that I really want, because I have been pregnant before and I have felt that excitement and very much fucking afraid. Don't get it twisted. I was afraid as shit because it was with my ex-fiance, and I was like, oh my god, like, I'm really locked into this family. This family's batshit crazy. But I felt that excitement to have a bigger purpose in a different category. Not saying that being a mother trumps all, but I definitely feel like it enhances your experience as a woman in certain areas. I don't feel like it makes you a woman, not in any way, shape, form, or fashion, but I do feel like it helps you to grow in a certain way. It helps you to learn how to balance self while also prioritizing the nurturing of someone else ahead of yourself. Because honestly, unless I get married and have kids, I don't have any reason to put anyone before me in this life. Like, it's about self-preservation, and that's how I'm able to reach my goals. So I just feel like that's something that I really want to do. And if it comes, push comes to shove, and I am, at a doctor's office just flipping through candidates, or I'm taking a male friend out to lunch, like, hey bro, I got a couple of K on the jizz. No parental responsibilities will be held on your part. You can sign away off on them. I just need, I need them soldiers about you. Ain't met a male friend yet who's actually going for it, so I don't know who the hell I would have to meet. So 9 times out of 10, it's probably gonna be some stranger out of a book if I have to go that route. But yeah, yep. IVF, love, old songs, all of the things that are on my mind. But may I just say that this weekend has been absolutely wonderful and relaxing. I feel so good. I'm going to be going into next week, which is tomorrow, unfortunately. I'm going to be going into next week just vibing, just feeling when you just feel y'all know what I mean. Is a feeling that nobody can put to words, but it's yes. So I got the fanny pack. I'm so happy. I actually met the creator. She was pretty cool. It was real quick meeting or whatever. And her staff was so lovely, which it's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes as black owned businesses typically get a bad rap for their customer service, but those two young ladies that Q has working her customer service for her table, Q, keep them because they were really, really nice, very pleasant, no attitude, super professional, and it makes you want to spend money with her. So I will definitely be back. Oh, she is Chicago based. It is black owned, girl power, all that good shit. So yeah, so that you guys can know where to get the hot shit, because everybody gets tired of wearing the same stuff and seeing the same shit every time you go out. You want something unique, you want something different, and Q can give that to you, baby. Let me show y'all what I got. So it's this fanny pack. Super cute. Super cute. Hand painted. I love it. Thank you. If you listen really closely to when I was getting ready to walk into the pop-up shop to get the fanny pack from High End Junkie, you hear a dude harassing the shit out of me, talking about some, excuse me, can I get a conversation? Like, the shit that we have to deal with men not knowing how to navigate that space of how to approach a woman, it can be a bit much. Like, it can literally be a bit much. But I am home, and guess who parking in our garage again? My mama gone. My mama is gone. She is gone. So I don't have to park on the street. But did that girl get it on one swoop? Ooh, that girl got it on one swoop, baby. When I tell you scratching your head sometimes is like, oh. Yo, you know, it's time for me to remind you of your weekly homework. You should have subscribed by now. A bell should be familiar to you, so click that bell. You should have clicked any one of the cards that was like up top here somewhere to watch the last vlogs. If you are just discovering my channel now, or if you haven't caught up, you know, I've given you ample opportunities to get caught up, girl and boy, sis, bro, whatever. So go ahead, subscribe, comment, click the bell so you don't miss anything. Head over to my website, www.themonalita.com. Follow me on Instagram at @themonalita, the same thing on Twitter. And I appreciate you being a part of the Monalita tribe. I truly do. Because remember, I'm not doing this because I'm getting any money from it. Because YouTube is on what? What was that? Fuck shit. They're on fuck shit. Yes, they are on fuck shit. And I no longer make my quarter of a fraction of a cent when people watch this. So I'm just doing this shit because I love it and I want to share it with y'all. I'll catch you in number 5. Bye.